Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Billionchants. My name is Kish, and I'll be your host for today, September 25th, 2020. It's Friday, as I always say, my favorite day of the week. So TGIF, as people say, thank God it's Friday. Let's do that. Let's be thankful that we got through the week. The weekend is here. We can at least just relax a little bit. It's real though, because we're all at home, so the work and home mixes together. So there, we have to set these boundaries. Please set them, okay? Friday is for you. Anyway, we're here. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope everyone is having a beautiful, relaxing morning or evening, wherever you are. We have a great session for you. We have a wonderful host with us today. So I'm really excited to bring her on. As always, the format, I'm just going to give a little introduction. I'm going to bring on our host, tell you about her. She'll take us through the chanting and Devi Kavacham. And then afterwards, we can have a discussion. I'll ask any questions you all may have. And then I'll spend a little bit of time just talking about ways you can get involved, the different seva opportunities. So yeah, with that, let's get into it. So I just wanted to share a really quick story that I heard that really conveys the power of chanting. So I just read this recently. So Rishi Valmiki ji, from our Vedic history, how he got his name. So I don't know if it's just the exact story, but this is a story people tell. So before he was named Valmiki, he was actually a thief. Right? He was just a normal guy trying to make ends meet for his family. So there was a huge drought and his family didn't have food. So he needed food. So he resorted to thievery. He had to rob people. Right? And he was doing it out of necessity. And so as it goes, he actually ended up trying to rob the Sapta Rishis. Sapta Rishis are the 7 great sages of the time. Right? And these are very holy people. And so they see him trying to steal from them and, they have no attachment. So they just feel bad for him, and they kind of tell him why he shouldn't be stealing, the bad karma you're going to be having, the bad karma your family will be facing. Is that what you really want? And he's so moved by that. He's like, wait, that's not what I want. So he's like, okay, what can I do to fix this? And they tell him one practice, just one thing you need to do is just chant the name of the Lord. And he says, okay, I'll do it. And so they tell him to chant Rama, just Rama, Rama, Rama. But he has so much bad karma, he can't even pronounce those syllables correctly. So they actually tell him to chant Mara, 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 Mara. And they know what they're doing because I think Mara means kill, but right, it's Rama backwards. So as he would chant Mara, 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 it slowly evolved into Rama, Rama, Rama. And basically he just got so absorbed, so enchanted by this Rama Nama, right? The name of the Lord. He ended up just sitting in one spot, just absorbed in that thought, those words, right? And he was sitting there for so long, an anthill actually formed on top of him. And that's how he got his name. You know, he didn't even realize the anthills were formed on the anthill formed on top of him. The Saptarishis came back and they found him. They're like, dude, great job. You have an anthill on you. So they named him Valmiki Ji, right? And I'm pretty sure that means the one who has the anthill on his head. Okay, so that just shows the power of the mantra, right? And Valmiki Ji went on to write the Ramayana. Be like, I mean, we're still talking about him today, you know, such an influential person. And all of that transformation, all of that came from just chanting the mantra, you know, from thief to sage, just like that. So we have that. If he can do it, we can do it. That's the moral of the story. So I love that. Anyway, I won't waste any more time. Let me bring on our awesome guest, Yashwinee Karkera. Hi, Yashwinee. I think you're on mute.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for joining. Hope everything's going well.
Well, great, actually.
Great, great. So I'll just tell the audience a little bit about your background. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, or feel free to add anything I'm missing. So Yashwinee joins us from London, where she is founder and CEO of Nyasa Technology Limited, as well as lives with her family. So she really does it all, as she's also an Art of Living certified trainer and has volunteered for service projects since 2004 in the US, UK, and in India. She is passionate about community service and believes in a one world family, which is really beautiful. I've never heard it put like that, but that's beautiful. She has a penchant for learning new things, be it the latest technology, preparing cuisines from different cultures, or understanding new bowling techniques from cricket from her 8-year-old son. Yeah, thanks for clarifying cricket because I would have thought bowling, actual bowling. So that's awesome. So she's really well-rounded and dynamic, and we're really excited to have you here today, and we're thankful to have you lead us through the chanting. So please take it away as we move one step closer to a billion chants to heal the world.
Okay. So great. Thanks everyone for joining today. So today we'll start with Nadi Shodhan. We'll just breathe a little in and then we'll slowly transition to chanting. So the way we do it is those of you who know, keep 2 fingers between your eyebrows, your thumb closing your right nostril and your ring finger touching your left nostril. You breathe in through your left, close your left, breathe out through your right, breathe in through your right, close the right nostril, and exhale through your left. We'll do it 8 more times, and then we will chant Om Namah Shivaya. When you finish this round, you may relax. You can keep both your hands on your knees, palms facing the ceiling. We'll chant Om 3 times. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's take another long deep breath in and let go. We breathe in for Om. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ मार्कण्डेय उवाच यद्गुह्यं परमं लोके सर्वरक्षाकरं नृणाम् यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातं तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामह ब्रह्मोवाच अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोपकारकं देव्यास्तु कवचं पुण्यं तच्छृणुष्व महामुने प्रथमं शैलपुत्रीति द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कूष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकम् पञ्चमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रिश्च महागौरीति चाष्टमम् नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिताः उक्तान्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणेव महात्मना अग्निना दह्यमानस्तु शत्रुमध्ये कतोरणे विषमे दुर्गमे चैव भयार्ताः शरणं गता न तेषां जायते किञ्चित् अशुभं रणसङ्कटे नापदं तस्य पश्यामि शोकदुःखभयं नहि येस्तु भक्त्या स्मृता नूनं तेषां सिद्धिप्रजायते प्रेतसंस्थातु चामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना ऐन्द्रियगजसमारूढा वैष्णवी गरुडासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा कौमारी शिखिवाहना ब्राह्मी हंससमारूढा सर्वाभरणभूषिता नानाभरणशोभाढ्या नानारत्नोपशोभिताः दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधम् खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शाङ्घमायुधमुत्तमम् दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्थं देवानां च हिताय वै। महाबले महोत्साहे महाभयविनाशिनी त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्ष्ये शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनी। प्राच्यां रक्षतु मां मैन्द्री आग्नेयाम् अग्निदेवता दक्षिणेवतु वाराही नैऋत्यां खड्गधारिणी प्रतीच्यां वारुणी रक्षेत् वायव्यां मृगवाहिनी उदीच्यां रक्षकौबेरी ईशान्यां शूलधारिणी। ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षे अधस्ताद्वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षे चामुण्डा शववाहना। जया मे जाग्रतहस्तातु विजयास्तातु पृष्ठतः अजिता वामपार्श्वे तु दक्षिणे चापराजिता। शिखां मे द्योतिनी रक्षेत् उमा मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता मालाधरी ललाटे च भ्रुवौ रक्षेद्यशस्विनी। त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये यमघण्टा च नासिके शङ्किनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयो द्वारवासिनी। कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तु शाङ्करी नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्टे च चर्चिका। अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठमध्ये तु चण्डिका। घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामायां च तालुके कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला। ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशी धनुर्धरी नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नलिकां नलकोबरी। खड्गधारिण्युभौ स्कन्दौ बाहौ मे वज्रधारिणी हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षे अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीस्तथा। नखाचूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेन्नलेश्वरी स्तनौ रक्षेन्महालक्ष्मी मनःशोकविनाशिनी। हृदयं ललिता देवी उदरं शूलधारिणी नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षे गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा। कट्यां भगवती रक्षे जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी भूतनाथा च मेढ्रं मे ऊरू महिषवाहिनी जङ्गे महाबला प्रोक्ता सर्वकामप्रदायिनी गुल्फयोर्नारसिंही च पादौ चामिततेजसी पादाङ्गुली श्रीमे रक्षेत् पादाधस्तलवासिनी नखान्दंष्ट्राकराली च केशांश्चैवोर्ध्वकेशिनी रोमकूपेषु कौबेरी त्वचं वागीश्वरी तथा रक्तमज्जावसामांसानि अस्ति मेदांसि पार्वती अन्त्राणि कालरात्रिश्च पित्तं च मुकुटेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकोशे कफे चूडामणिस्तथा ज्वालामुखी नखज्वाला अभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् छायां चत्रेश्वरी तथा अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिं रक्ष मे धर्मचारिणी प्राणापानौ तथा व्यानं समानो दानमेव च यशकीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च सदा रक्षतु वैष्णवी गोत्रमिन्द्राणि मे रक्षे पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन्महालक्ष्मी भार्यां रक्षतु भैरवी मार्गं क्षेमकरी रक्षे विजया सर्वतः स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत्स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेत्तु यदिच्छेच्छुभमात्मनः कवचेनावृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्राधिगच्छति तत्र तत्रार्थलाभश्च विजयः सार्वकामिकः यं यं कामयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितम् परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स्यते भूतले पुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्त्यः सङ्ग्रामेष्वपराजितः त्रैलोक्ये तु भवेत् पूज्यः कवचेनावृतः पुमान् इदं तु देव्याः कवचं देवानामपि दुर्लभम् यः पठेत् प्रयतो नित्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं श्रद्धयान्वितः दैवी कला भवेत् तस्य त्रैलोक्येऽपराजितः जीवेद्वर्षशतं साग्रमपमृत्युविवर्जितः नश्यन्ति व्याधयः सर्वे लूता विस्फोटकादयः स्थावरं जङ्गमं वापि कृत्रिमं चापि यद्विषम् आभिचाराणि सर्वाणि मन्त्रयन्त्राणि भूतले भूचराः खेचराश्चैव जलजाश्चोपदेशिकाः सहजाः कुलजामालाः शाकिनी डाकिनी तथा अन्तरिक्षचरा घोरा डाकिन्यश्च महाबलाः ग्रहभूतपिशाचाश्च यक्षगन्धर्वराक्षसाः ब्रह्मराक्षसवेतालाः कूष्माण्डा भैरवादयः नश्यन्ति दर्शनात् तस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मानो नतिर्भवेद्राज्ञः तेजो वृद्धिकरं परम् यशसा वर्धते सोऽपि कीर्तिमण्डितभूतले जपेत् सप्तशतीं चण्डीं कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा यावद्भूमण्डलं धत्ते सशैलवनकाननम् तावत्तिष्ठति मेदिन्या सन्ततिः पुत्रपौत्रिकी देहान्ते परमं स्थानं यत्सुरैरपि दुर्लभम् प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यं महामाया प्रसादतः।
Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. We'll chant the Shanti mantra. For those of you who know it can join with me. Om Sahana Bhavattu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you so much for your time. The Devi Kavacham is always so refreshing. It feels wrong to speak after, but the show must go on. So yeah, I can't thank you enough. I had just one question. You do so many things, right? You run a business, you maintain a family, and you're also very involved in community service and just a spiritual seeker yourself. So can you just share how do you balance that? And more specifically, do you keep them separate? You have specific time for each one, or is it I don't know. How do you approach your daily life?
So I started working as a computer engineer. And when I started, the first operating system after DOS that really fascinated me was Unix. And it was the first multi-processing processor. But when you go deeper into the science of Unix, you see that it does time sharing. So at one point in time, it would do only one task. And while doing that task, it would not do anything else. And if you go back to one of the points, not knowledge points, but the points that we were taught in the Art of Living course is do it 100%. One task, just do that task 100%. And yeah, if there's someone who is your best friend, it's always the clock.
Wow. Yeah, thank you. Very simple. So one thing at a time and just do that fully. Totally. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, that's great advice. Thank you. Because I definitely need some of that, Yeah. And that's really cool how you saw that in Unix, in the operating system. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so on that, I think we're gonna close. So
okay.
Yashwinee, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, our fans loved it. Everybody's saying thank you. So much appreciated. We'd love to have you back again. It's been great. So
you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Well done. God bless you. Keep it up.
Yeah, doing my best. And, there's a whole team behind me that makes this happen every day. So, and Bhagwan does everything. So anyway, with that, thank you. So we'll say goodbye, and I'll just talk a little bit about Billionchants. So as always, I'll show you the count we have for today. So if you go on the Billionchants website, you'll see, we're at 11.3 million chants. 11.3 million. That's amazing. Every time I'm always amazed. That's a huge number. A billion is far away, but we're getting there step by step. So that's all thanks to all of you, everyone who joins. Even that one chant you log, it's super helpful. So I hope that's an encouraging number for all of us. And we do this every day, and it's really building. So as always, I want to remind you, actually first, if you go on the website and you scroll down a little bit, you can log your chants. Okay, so of course we've done 108 in today's session, so should be easy. Just put your name and 108 chants and just log it. So we can keep growing this number and we can get closer and closer. Of course, as always, there's this big blue button right here, right? Donate to the COVID-19 Relief Fund. And that'll take you to the page where you can donate to the COVID-19 Relief Fund. This is why Billionchants was started, to, help spread positivity, raise awareness for these different initiatives that are trying to combat all the suffering going on. And of course, as I always mention, you can always go to overseasvbi.org/COVID-19, and you'll see all of the OVBI projects that are going on in the US and in India. And there are more listed there, but some of the main ones, and if you just read a little bit, there's some awesome numbers there. So you should be convinced. Of course, we all know the importance of seva. It's not just about us, it's about the world. And as Yashwinee advocates, one world family, so let's do that. Let's all help each other. And yeah, of course, you all have heard this, so please just check that out if you feel inclined to. And with that, we do this every day. So, log your chants and join us again tomorrow. So thank God. I thank you all for taking the time to be with us. It's really amazing what we do. I can't stress enough. It's beautiful, this whole initiative, to have this community here chanting every day. So I hope everyone has an amazing rest of the day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. So with that, Jai Gurudev, Namaste, and bye everyone.